Hi, I'm Debbie, and this is Stain, and we are the two creative travelers. In 2020, we got creative and sold everything. We packed what we had left into 6 suitcases, flew to Europe, and bought a car to start our life of slow travel. Come along with us as we explore, meet the people, eat the food, and immerse ourselves in the cultures, one destination at a time.
Hello again, it's Debbie and Stain from the Two Creative Travelers. In the middle of 2020, in the summer actually, we sold our house, our cars, our furniture. We decided to move to Europe for a life of slow travel and packed all of our belongings into 6 suitcases and off we went.
So we thought we would share with you what we've learned over the last 6 months since we made that big move this past summer. And one of the things I think first and foremost that we feel really good about, and some people have always asked us this question, you sold everything? Yeah, we sold our house, our cars. We wanted to make sure we had no issues with bills and...
Right, it really resulted in a hugely simple financial life. We had no recurring, debts or anything left back in the United States. And the freedom that it's given us to not have to worry about anything like that has been great. Here, we rent. We love that we can rent and not have any worries about any of the property issues. We actually decided to sell the house ourselves rather than working through a realtor.
Right.
And ultimately, the money that we saved by doing so was able to fund the purchase of a vehicle when we came to Europe.
And they might be asking, well, why did you buy a car? And our idea is the slow travel and being able to go as we please, So
yep, we can take advantage of opportunities very quickly.
Okay, so that was the one thing we're really glad that we did, that we just sold everything.
Yeah.
What's another one of the things? It's
So the second thing I would say is the importance of having a health and fitness routine when you're on the road.
Yeah.
In the beginning, we sort of kind of fell to the wayside a little bit because we used as excuses we don't have a gym, we don't have equipment, etc. And we quickly learned that if you do that and you want to experience everything that's here, all the foods, all the drinks, the desserts, all of it, it becomes increasingly difficult to do that and stay fit.
Food intake control, especially me. There's just so much good for food here. You've probably seen a couple of our videos.
It doesn't help that we like everything.
I know. We've done some katapalana. We've done my favorite are lulas and meijoas, and there's just so much good food here. And so I keep telling myself, well, it's healthy food. It's fresh fish, right?
Mm-hmm.
Nothing's fried here. Everything's grilled or sautéed. But I still just eat too much of it.
Well, it comes with a glass of wine. So what we have basically is a yoga mat. We have a
stretchy band. Yeah.
Yep. And then I purchased a road bike here in Europe, and I've been riding my road bike and then running. And we hike a lot. We've probably hiked 150 miles already since the start of the calendar year. So
and it's perfect weather for that.
Yeah.
Even on cold days, it's a good day.
Most days we start with 3-4 mile hike or walk. Not always strenuous necessarily, but it just gets us going and gives us a good start to the day.
And we've had some good hikes, and so we'll put a couple links up here maybe or down below on our hiking playlist if you've missed those. There are some beautiful hikes here on
the cliffs and also in the mountains. We did a few as well. So,
and I got a ball because we can deflate it and then take it with us. So we did get a exercise ball. I like doing sit-ups on that. So that's a very good point.
And the next thing we've learned is that we're a lot more clear in what we want in a place. So we're planning to stay in places for a month to 2 months. And as far as like the individual location that we're at, we love being in a small town where we can walk to a lot of places. We love having some outdoor space to take advantage of this beautiful weather. We love having neighbors so we can connect with other people in the area, both locals as well as expats potentially. And these things aren't always clear when we're going to be relying a lot on Airbnb and things of that nature. And it's not always clear from the listings that it is walkable to local restaurants and bars, etc. So it's good for us to pull together a little checklist of things to ask the host and make sure that the location that we're looking at is going to meet those needs.
Well, I think the reason we came with this as one of the things that we've learned in the last 6 months is because we've been here now in Farragudo itself for 5 months now.
Yeah, 4.5 months.
4.5 months. So we've become, we think, part of everyday life here,
Yeah.
which is what we're after and is why we're doing what we're doing, this slow travel. We want to be a part of this.
Yeah.
Another great thing, I'm just going to say it because I like to think that we're pretty flexible, right?
Yep.
We're pretty flexible. We like to think in our approach to our travel and things like that. But I'm going to tell you, again, I'm going to re-emphasize the car, which has helped make that very easy, because we've had plans to leave here and go to Belgium, and then things change and we couldn't go. And what was really great about that was that we didn't have to worry about changing airplane flights or train tickets and things like that. We can just go as we please, when we want, how we want, stay longer. Maybe we get somewhere and it's like, we're thinking about this for the future, right?
Right.
What if we get somewhere and we're like, oh, we only booked 2 weeks and we really like it, we want to stay longer? We can.
Yeah, exactly. Having your own transportation, and I think that was a really smart decision because it takes us where we need to be.
Yep.
It's very reliable.
When we
and,
want.
Yep. And
Holds all our stuff.
Yeah.
And I just want to say something. We keep talking about our car. I'm sure you're probably going, what kind of car? It's a little Fiat. We call her Fifi, and she's done really, really well. But she carries everything we need her to carry,
and it's perfect for what we needed.
Well, but that's not to say we might take a quick flight somewhere one day to just take a little vacation from our vacation.
We feel like we've made the best decision that we could have made. We've loved every minute of it, even though it hasn't gone according to maybe plan A. But there's a whole other alphabet of plans out there. So
that's right. That's a good way to put that.
Make sure you're ready. All in all, great decision. 100% recommend. It takes some preparation. We spent the last number of years preparing both financially, and then also, we went through a whole visa process, etc. So it isn't like we just did this on a whim, but it is a process that we were deliberate and diligent about over the course of a few years, and now we're sort of reaping the rewards from that.
Well, I'm wondering if you guys would like to know more about what we did to prepare to make this move and our decision, helping us make the decision, than what we did to prepare to actually come here. If you'd like to know more about that, just put it in the comments down below, and tell us you would like us to do a little video maybe with more detail.
Absolutely. We could talk about that in more detail, but it's a very specific topic. So let's first see what the appetite is.
What you're thinking. Yeah,
and then
absolutely.
we'll go from there.
Yeah, okay. Well, I think that's about everything I've learned about being here in our first stop here in Portugal, down in the south on the Algarve. I think it was a good choice for our first taste of slow travel, where we just go and hang out for a while. It's turned out to be longer than we thought.
Yep.
But it's worked out brilliantly, actually, for us. I can't imagine even being anyplace else, even though we have a whole lot more places to explore.
So we're excited to make the best of the time that we have remaining here, and then head on to different destinations and wherever.
We have some ideas in our head, but kind of don't want to say it in case things change, because we like to change our mind a lot. That's that flexible thing. But we do have some couple countries in mind.
Yes.
And we'll be spending there lots of time there as well. So we'll stay tuned.
Yep.
Possibly hit that subscribe button down below. Give it a big definitely. Okay. All right. Definitely. And give us a big thumbs up, and that way you won't miss when we tell you where we're going next.
All right. Well, this was a quick check-in from the beach. We hope everybody's keeping safe and healthy, and we'll see you soon.
See you soon.
Bye-bye.
Bye.